You clicked on this video because you want to execute on your time better. Maybe you have some kind of a weekly schedule and you're just not doing as well as you could at actually delivering on that schedule. So I think that there's two parts to that problem. One of them is over planning and the other is planning taking too long. I think these are two of the really big parts which I see from coaching people that leads them to not executing on their week as completely as it could be. So I'm going to talk about both of those. I talk about the time planning taking too long in another video, which I'm going to link now. It's in the description and I'll probably try and put it somewhere in the corner over here for you to watch. But today we're going to be talking about over planning and really feedback on how you're actually doing with planning your time.
Let's be honest.
This is something that is so vital, and I think that you're probably barely even doing this at all. So let's dig into what that actually is. Firstly, the problem, over planning. Over planning is a problem of us overachievers. It's the people who likely watch videos like this, who want to make themselves better. They want to deliver more. They want to have more from their life. They want to achieve great things. And so with all of this, you want to get the most you can out of your time. And so to do that, you often put so much into your week. You're like, I'm going to have the best day ever. And then it doesn't quite happen. You don't quite achieve all of the things you're going to do. Maybe meditation, for example. You always say that you're going to do it in the morning. It's always in your list, but it never quite gets to it. You forget about them because you get distracted by the big job or whatever it is. You very likely have put just too much in. I do regular coaching with lots of people around their time management to help them to execute better. I literally sit down and plan their weeks with them. And the over planning is, I would genuinely say, it's almost nobody doesn't overplan. It's like 1 in 50 people maybe who underplan. So what's the solution to all of this? It is the feedback, as I already touched on. So let's look at this piece of software called Forzeit, which has a brilliant system to give you that feedback so that you can really execute genuinely on each week that you plan and be real with yourself. That's what actually matters here. So let's swing on over to the screen share where I'm going to show you all of that good stuff. So firstly, just to get your bearings, this is Forzeit. Forzeit is a time management app that helps you to manage your time better, plan your time, but also execute on it better. This is the page that we're not going to talk about much today, but it's the clouds where you can set goals and register them and follow them, etc. You can set your mission for life. And then we're going to go down and there's a daily dashboard which focuses your attention on your to-do list for the day and starts you from the top. And then you've got your actual weekly diary, which you can see here. And then we have templates for our week, so we can template our week each week to see exactly the kind of perfect structure for our week. And then each week that we actually have, we take this template and we adjust on the actual week ahead. So let's just say today, for example, this is a fake one, but I did a couple of my things already and I've got my next job is a big bowl of muesli to have for my breakfast. So that could be it. And then we've also got a backlog system where you can see there's a to-do list, kind of Kanban list of next up, now, next and later, etc. But that's just a quick explanation of Forzeit as a piece of software. But the bit that matters today is how to deal with overplanning. This entire piece of software is designed to help you avoid that problem. But in particular, the core here is the feedback system. So the first thing is collecting the data on what you're actually doing with your time. So as we're going through your day, if we go up to your daily dashboard, this is where you're going to be working through your day. Let's say there's the ice bath. So did we do this or not? So let's say we did it. Great. Let's go on to the next task. Sit and meditate to recover from that near-death ice bath experience. Maybe we didn't do that. Maybe we had the ice bath, but we died for a moment after the ice bath. So we can't say that we did this. So I'm going to hit the cross. So you failed at this. Why did you fail? So this is the really, really simple question to ask that is so powerful. Why? Did you run out of time? Did you just not want to do it? Or was it incorrectly set? Maybe you didn't do meditation, but you did get over your ice bath another way. But either way, let's just say I ran out of time. I had to run into a meeting, so I didn't do that. And then I did do my morning routine though. So you can click on this, maybe there's some type of morning routine in here. I did do that. And let's say the bowl of muesli, I didn't do that actually. I went and got a fry up instead. And I just didn't want to do it because I'm sick of muesli. I had a call with a friend. And then let's say I've got my chicken salad lunch. Maybe I had half of my lunch. So I hit the partial button and I didn't want to finish it. Let's just say that. So that you can see how I'm slowly going through my day and checking things off. So as you can see now in the My Week page, some of them have got this red outline, some of them have got the yellow outline, and the ones that we've completed have got the green outline. And so then it starts to collect this data. So this is in smaller ways within the dashboard. So you can see up here, 4 out of 10, 11 tasks complete, 1 out of 11 partially, and 2 failed. And then we have a total day execution rate and a total week execution rate. So this is this really simple number to say, are you executing on more or less of your week? And then as you go forward, let's say we go to next week, and the week after, where we can build one, you'll take your template. Let's say it's the basic beginners. You'll import your calendar events, but also before you do that, you will have this weekly report. So this weekly report is Ava, your AI assistant, who is always there with you in the corner to give you genuine personalized feedback on how you're actually using your time. So we are collecting all of this great information on how much of the stuff did you do. Firstly, really simply, how much of your week did you execute on? Was it 50%? Was it 60, 70, 20%? Did it all go to shit? Whatever the case, this is a great simple metric for you to always try to improve upon. And then the things that you didn't do, why did you not do them? So let's just say you didn't do your meditation each morning. Why did you not do your meditation? Was it because you just ran out of time? So genuinely, you're over planning. Did you just not want to do it? That's a very different problem. So you need to change that task. This all comes back to that problem of over planning that I talked about. So the answer is, if you see ran out of time constantly as the reason that you either failed at something or partially did it, that means you're over planning. And so you naturally will just pull back on the tasks. So you'll look at the tasks that you ran out of time on and say, were those ones that I should just remove, or are they actually really important and I'm actually just missing out on really important tasks and I'm doing other random ones just because they're in the list? And so you look back at your week template and you choose to remove 1, 2, or 3 things from your week. And then you go into your next week and you look at how your execution rate is adjusted. Maybe you go from 60 to 70 to 80%, but you're still missing 20%. I would say that most people don't get a perfect score. It's very rare that you'll have 100%. But you still want to aspire towards that direction. And so being more genuine and honest and real with your time through this feedback will stop you from this common over planning habit. So this is the answer to the problem of over planning. It is feedback. Feedback from Ava, your AI assistant, who will learn you. She will understand everything about you. She will know how you spend your time, how you're using it, what you do, what you don't do. And being honest with your time, I honestly think this is one of the most powerful things to be getting right and to massively improve upon your ability to execute on your own time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. There's the other video I mentioned, which is how to plan your time in a much faster pace, which I will link, like I said, in the description. Have a watch, see what you think. And if you enjoy these kinds of videos, please do subscribe. I love to see people subscribing. We're a tiny channel, but I really enjoy making these videos. So please do subscribe if you can take a second to do it. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next one.